Hello, fellow gamers. Welcome to another update for the Immortal Realm by Chaos Rift Games. This week is taking a little bit of a step back. We are now doing testing again. You're gonna notice. You may notice a few of the Lego. Not Legos. It's been a long week. You're gonna notice a few of the logos. That's actually from Playmaker. I will get into that in a second. So basically, this is the test level. This is where my main focus has been this week. I know, visual scripting. You know what? I've been a programmer back when I used to program in VI. You know, the Unix command VI. And let me tell you, after doing it the hard way for so many years, to hell with that. I'm doing it this way now. It saves time. I don't have to type, and my thumbs aren't going to fall off, and fingers aren't going to fall off from all the typing. And plus, it's quicker, and if I miss a semicolon, there is no more missed semicolons. I just discovered Playmaker. I got it for free, and I'm going to say I love it. And yep, I don't want to admit it, but yes, I'm getting into visual scripting. So anyways, after that self-defeating statement, so what we're doing here, let's just go through. I got a couple, I'm just going through the Playmaker's tutorials now, but I'm adding my own somewhat in my own improvisations, because this will actually be able to be used for Super Panda 2. I'm still working on that, Immortal Realm, and whatever other games that I may actually make in the future if I can get some of these games out there to the market. So let's click on play. It takes a little bit. All right, so I got my little spinny coin. You know, go over here and I can collect it. It does not make a sound because I didn't add that in yet. This just changes color right now, but I mean, there's a lot of implications of what can happen. Like, I can make a trap where, you know, that, like Indiana Jones, the creaking brick, you know, like stuff, and then all of a sudden something explodes in the distance or a rock comes tumbling down. Yeah, that. This is just make sounds. Pretty birdies. And this one actually is going to be, this is a dungeon floors prefab. This is going to be fun. Yeah, this is my worm. He's not animated yet. But there's my fire. It's pretty ugly though. There's my worm though. I can't wait to get that guy animated, seriously. And then I can open doors. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So we can run inside the house, right? I know. And right now, the button's here. I got to integrate it with the third person. Oops, shit, I'm trapped. I got to integrate it with a third person controller before whatever. It's been a long damn week. There we go. Pretty birdies. Okay, so basically what I gotta do is integrate it, so when you go in there and you actually click, like, you know, right here, open door, I'm gonna have a mouse interface and you're gonna click and open door and everything. You know, Skyrim-y style kind of thing. And I'm going to change the textures because that's not shiny metal enough. And it is a little shiny, but who knows. This is my testing. I didn't do anything with the lighting. And actually, I would like to show off my, let's see, game scenes. Ooh, is this it? Let's see. We'll see. Kind of. Check. So, it's not done yet, but yeah, I kind of but I kind of ditched the other island. I like the other island, but I was sitting around fiddling around with my laptop and making a demo scene with Gaia, and this is when I started trying to integrate behavior designer and everything. And I generated this random terrain after a couple of clicks and ended up really liking it a lot. So, if it ever loads, here's my new island. All right, so I just said all right. So down here we got, yeah, the computer's finally kicking in on speed. You know, the typical, the docks, a much nicer beachfront here, and I mean, beautiful beach, right? So I mean, I like the beach a lot better than the original beach. I don't know what this is. This must be a bad texture job here. Oh, actually no, it's actually pretty nice. I gotta make the texture a little bigger and offset it a little bit, because we've got a little rocky shores and stuff, you know. And we fly through here. I haven't made the trail yet, but you're gonna leave the village. I'm in there, and you're gonna climb up the trail. There's gonna be a waterfall and river here, and you follow the trail. Damn it, my keyboard's not working now. So yeah, you kind of follow the trail up. It's up the mountain somewhere, and here we go. And then it kind of follows. Oh, here it follows back over here. I didn't texture it yet because I keep botching textures. Or I keep redoing the landscape a little bit and carving stuff out, and then I regenerate textures and it screws up everything that I manually did, so I don't touch that anymore. So basically, I need to go up here, and I don't know why the landscape's so shiny. I'm using CTS, and then boom, you cross a river. Big waterfall over here. I don't know if the player will go in there yet. That mountain is going to get bigger because that is basically your end game, right? So this is like a big giant reservoir. I don't know what I'm going to do with this area yet, but it looks pretty neat. And then there's going to be, this is going to be like a much bigger mountain. I'm going to go back into Gaia and restamp it, and basically the mountain will just, it'll actually like become like a volcano, right? So that's kind of the plans for this area, and that'll just be a Gaia stamp, a big mountain stamp. There's a lot of plains and stuff. There's gonna be dungeons, all kinds of, you know, like some crazy stuff, right? A couple, maybe another village, I don't know. I have no idea, but you know, it's the landscape looks a little plain, so let's make it a little, let's juice it up a little bit, right? Boom, start. Did I click start? I did. Now I gotta wait a couple seconds, or longer, depends. Yeah, it's thinking. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, I still have to regenerate the I still have to go through the texturing of the village. I didn't touch anything yet, because, and I gotta thin out the foliage because it's way too much. But you can see, I mean, if you click on, let's just click on play, right? That actually looks pretty neat over there. How they, like, the mountain just kind of peeks out of the landscape and everything, and the trees and the forest. And that's kind of how I want it, right? So, ooh, pretty. I'm in a very weird garden here. I can't even see myself. Okay, that's just excessive, right? That's probably because one of the textures has way too many plants associated with it, so it's overgrown. Like, I have plants that will grow only on specific textures, right? The mountain, I mean, the ocean sounds really have to be diminished a little bit. Let's just go somewhere over here. I mean, I mean, it is pretty. I like it. Of course, I like it because I made it. But I gotta really, I'm still working on it. I just want to get to where I can see the mountain. I don't even know. I'm probably going the wrong way. Yeah, I am. I don't know where I am. I'm lost with all this terrain stuff. Alright, whatever. So basically that's where we are right now. That's kind of there we go. I'm stopping. So that's basically where we are at right now. I got all the test stuff coming through. I've got the terrain set up. I've got the basics of the terrain right now. I'm using sector to basically, it'll basically it'll help the occlusion and all the other stuff to help rendering and frame rate speeds. There's a lot of technology going into this, And with Behavior Designer, Playmaker, and everything, I can really, really focus on getting the logic of the game down instead of spending all the time programming and debugging and all that stuff. Yes, I love to program manually, but it's time consuming, and I want to save time and get the game out because I'm only one person working on it until I can get a budget to hire people. That requires angel investors at the moment. People who, have money and want to just give it away. I like that. I like free money. I'm not free because I'll be working for it, but I like money. It's definitely not free money. It's actually more like blood money because I'll be spending a lot more time stuck in the seat working on this game. All right, so that's basically it. Wanted to just show, why is everything so shiny? I haven't gone back to the village for a while. That's actually kind of neat. It must be the rain coming down or something. Oh, you know what I did? I retextured that thing. Let's see, so if I go to the roof material, I made it albedo alpha, but I kind of forgot to turn it way down like that, right? There we go. Right about there. Okay. Yeah, that's why the roof is shiny. I went through and I redid some of the materials and made them a little better. Updated them. Not updated, but, made it just a little... Where is it? Wood roof material. Yeah, see, this guy's a little too shiny still. There we go. Just a few things. Just a few textures and stuff. Cool stuff. Anyways, thank you. Have a great day and see you next week.